the top stories, Prime Minister pleased with improvement in the delivery of healthcare at the Poxon Medical Center. Cabinet to host first press conference on Monday, and Keneen Blanchett to represent St. Kitts Nevis at upcoming 2022 Miss OECS pageant. The details on these stories and more after the break.
Mosoka, 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 mosoka.
And 1 reasons to shop at Quartz. Unbeatable prices and the best value. Quality brands that you trust. At Quartz you can shop with no cash. Credit is amazing. Pay in 90 days. Quartz makes it easy. 101 reasons to shop at Quartz. We have so much in store and online we've got 101 reasons to shop at Quartz.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I am Scotty Sia Hendrickson. Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, has registered his satisfaction with the improved working conditions that now exist at the Poxon Medical Center as a result of recent changes made at the facility that serves Sandy Point and the surrounding communities. Prime Minister Drew noted his satisfaction following a full tour of the medical facility on Friday, October 14th, 2022. The Prime Minister was accompanied on the tour by Director of Health Institutions within the Ministry of Health, Dr. Jensen Morton, Press Secretary Mrs. Adelicia Connor Furlans, and Ambassador His Excellency Kenneth Douglas. The most impactful change made at the Poxon Medical Center was the assignment of a full cadre of doctors there dedicated solely to patient care at the hospital. This move now ensures that a medical doctor is always physically present at the hospital. Prime Minister Drew, who is the Minister of Health in the federal cabinet, said based on the feedback he received during his walkthrough of the facility, the positive impact having a doctor available 24/7 at the hospital is being felt by the patients. A part of the change that took place at the Poxon Medical Center was to separate the role of the district medical officer. The Prime Minister indicated that these moves not only benefit the people of Sandy Point, but will also significantly reduce the stress being placed on the Joseph N. France General Hospital. Mary Charles Hospital in Molyneux will also see improvements in the near future. The federal cabinet of the government of St. Kitts and Nevis, led by Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, will convene its first press conference on Monday, October 17th, 2022 at 10 a.m. at the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA. Citizens and residents of St. Kitts and Nevis are encouraged to tune in to hear important updates from Prime Minister Drew and his cabinet colleagues on a range of issues of national interest. Monday's press conference will be carried live on ZIZ Radio, ZIZ TV, and via the Facebook and YouTube platforms of the St. Kitts Nevis Information Service, SKNIS, and ZIZ. First runner-up in the 2021 National Carnival Queen Pageant, Keneen Blanchett, will be representing St. Kitts Nevis in the upcoming 2022 Miss OECS pageant to be held in Dominica. This show takes place on Saturday, 5th November at the Old Mill Cultural Center. Due to the advent of the COVID-19 pandemic, the pageant, which began in 1984, was cancelled in 2022 and 2021. The show was last held in 2019 when Erlika Frederick was first runner-up. First runner-up in the 2021 National Carnival Queen Pageant, Canine Blanchett, will be representing St. Kitts Nevis in the upcoming 2022 Miss OECS pageant to be held in Dominica. This show takes place on Saturday, 5th November at the Old Mill Cultural Center. Due to the advent of the COVID-19 pandemic, the pageant, which began in 1984, was cancelled in 2020 and 2021. The show was last held in 2019 when Erlika Frederick of St. Lucia won the title. Canine's participation in the pageant is being facilitated by the St. Kitts Nevis National Carnival Committee, SKNNCC. SKNNCC chairperson Shannon Hawley presented a check to Miss Blanchett, who is currently preparing for the event dubbed the Caribbean, a tropical utopia. Hawley stated that it was very important for the SKNNCC to support Canine in her quest to be successful in the pageant. Canine Blanchett is a banker who is passionate about dance and sports. She represented St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank in the 2021 National Carnival Queen Pageant and placed first runner-up. Canine was also a 2014 Talented Teen contestant representing the Washington Archibald High School. After the break, National Caribbean Insurance partners with Essence of Hope and Junior Calypsonians invited to participate in Junior Calypso Monarch. Stay with us.
Elevate your experience with Flow's fiber-fast internet and mobile combined. Enjoy double data and unlimited talk on 4 mobile lines, plus up to 35 megabits per second home internet speed at the best rate, giving you the best value to stay connected. Hon, I think our Flow mobile is elevated.
You think?
An elevated experience starts with Flow at home, powering double data and unlimited talk on 4 mobile lines at the best rate. Visit a Flow store to sign up today.
Mommy, where did you get all these groceries from?
When my mom was a child, my grandma was only able to provide just what they needed. When my mom got older, she was then able to provide what they needed and some. But now, with FlexPay, I am able to get everything we need and lots more with cashback.
Wow, Mom, I hope this never ends.
For the last 25 years, SN Hospice Company Limited has given customers millions in cashback for free groceries with every hire purchase in their never-ending cashback.
Welcome back. As the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis observes activities to mark Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October, the National Caribbean Insurance Company Limited has partnered with the Essence of Hope Breast Cancer Foundation as a corporate sponsor in support of the foundation's work and advocacy for cancer patients. In presenting a check to Secretary of Essence of Hope, Martha Pinney, Senior Manager of Sales and Marketing, Mr. Floyd Charles, said National Caribbean Insurance Company Limited is delighted to join with Essence of Hope Breast Cancer Foundation as a corporate partner in support of their excellent work. Ms. Pinney said the main goal of Essence of Hope Breast Cancer Foundation is to ensure that future mothers, daughters, grandmothers, wives, sisters, aunts, and friends never have to suffer the fate of this disease. According to Ms. Penny, the foundation also has a goal to build a hospice that will provide palliative care with a focus on comfort and quality of life of a person, especially terminally ill patients approaching the end of life. The Essence of Hope Breast Cancer Foundation has a number of activities to commemorate Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which started on Sunday, October 2nd. The remaining activities to observe Breast Cancer Awareness Month include Pink Sunday on October 16th, a dancercise on Wednesday, October 26th at the St. Kitts Marriott Resort at 5 p.m. Pink Friday will be on October 28th when persons are encouraged to wear pink all day, everywhere. while the last event, Pink Walk 2022, tutus and tall socks, will be held on Saturday, October 29th. The National Carnival Committee is inviting all junior Calypsonians under the age of 17 to register at the Carnival Secretariat located in the E.C. Daniel Building on Keon Street. The Junior Calypso Monarch returns to the Carnival calendar after an absence of 2 years. This competition started in 1973 and has been a staple during the annual celebrations. However, the show was shelved due to a lack of participants and the COVID-19 pandemic in the recent years. With the recent return of a full-fledged carnival program, the St. Kitts Nevis National Carnival Committee, SKNNCC, has declared its intention to work with primary and high schools to stage the contest for Sugar Mass 51 successfully. The Junior Calypso Monarch has been considered a training ground for Calypsonians, as seasoned Calypsonians and other individuals have selflessly given their time to ensure that this tradition continues for Sugar Mass 51. The last competition was staged in 2019 in 2 categories. Terran Invincible Web won the teenage division and the Herald won the primary group. The show goes back to its original format of 1 category for this year's carnival. This year, the Junior Calypso Monarch will be staged as part of the festive Friday activities on Friday, December 9th, 2022. The show will be held at downtown Basse-Terre and will be free to the general public. The deadline for registration is Friday, 21st October. Sugar Mass 51 will be celebrated from Friday, December 2nd, 2022 to Tuesday, January 3rd, 2023 under the theme Celebrate as One for Sugar Mass 51. Coming up in regional news, Antigua Police Commissioner responds to spate of break-ins. The details when we come back.
Here are your Horsford's Value Mart IG Value Club Glue Tag Special.
Rolling October 6 to the 29th.
Dole fruit bowls, just $12.49 each. Chobani Greek yogurt, $5.69. Hot Pockets, $13.99 each. Bigelow teas, just $9.99. Gain dish detergent, $8.49. Pure About tissue, $19.99 each. And now our very low weekly
value deals. Betty Crocker cake mixes, $6.99. IG or essential everyday quick and regular oats, $11.49. Hunt's ketchup, $4.99. Equaline mouthwash, $14.99. Kraft mayonnaise, $18.99. Hefty slider storage bag, $10.49. Shop smart, shop value mart. Tell them in Spanish.
Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí a Value Mart.
What's your reason?
They have a nice